All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another Marvel Future Fight live stream. How y'all doing in the chat? Let's see. Do I want to do Black Swan again today? All right. 99. Let's get that box. Give me that box. Mephisto photo win. Let's blitz it. What's good, Toxic Achiever? It's good, mate. Loads shredded boy. Was good. So we get a free CTP today. Or at least I do. Any guesses as to what it's gonna be? Any guesses? Load shredded. Boy! What's good, money? Finally catching one of these streams. Y'all think it should be better streaming at night as opposed to, well, it's different for everyone. But for the people here right now, would it be better if I streamed like 12 hours from now? Or for the people watching the VOD afterwards? Let me know in the comments. Stream AC? Oh, I won't be here when AC time. I'll be out of here. It will be 2 a.m. for you? Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to Black Swan there. It's gonna be a slightly slower run, but we should be able to end there right here. Nice. For me, you're streaming in the morning? Yeah, it's morning time for me. It's 9 a.m. right now. Free CTP! Let's see what it is. What do you guys think it's gonna be? Is Doctor Strange still worth building? Yeah, I still use it. Woo! Give me that! That's it. I needed that. I needed that. I needed that. I need insights. I need that. Am I closer than anybody else? That's 74. That's 81. That's 93. Should we push them to get to 100? Alright, so we keep fighting Black Swan. 100 is nice. Very nice. Nice-oo. Let's see what else we get. Alright. Alright, perfect. Perfect! Is there a brilliant insight? Yeah, there is. I have one. Need more. Nice. You got a cutscene? Let's see. Yep, there it is. Zeus is the strongest for this stage. I think so. Yeah, it's between him and Thor, but I use him because I have a brilliant on him. Careful. Right around here, Corvus get kind of freaky. I don't like that. Oh, didn't get my second skill out. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Nice. How you rank Zeus in a PvE tier list? I think he's very, very good. I think he's one of the best. Go back to streaming Shadowland again like the good old days. You got it. We'll stream Shadowland on Tuesday when the weekly reset happens. You put Zeus at number 3? Who do you put above him? Who do you put in number 2? I know who's number 1. How much do you spend monthly on tier 4 materials? Not that much, honestly. I might have to start now with the rate in which they're dropping stuff. It was pretty much 0 before. Unless there was like a seasonal. But now with the weekly pass thing that they're doing, it might be like $10. We'll see. Mephisto and Storm right now. Okay, I like your list. I respect it. I respect it. Maybe we should do like a live tier list. You know, like a community live stream tier list. I was thinking about that for one of these streams. How y'all feel about that? That way I can get y'all's input. Maybe ranking all the tier 4s to start. Sounds fun? Alright. Say no more. Uh-oh. She moved. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect! Let's see. Oh no. Caught us in deep range. I don't think we're gonna make it back in time. Oh, we did. I like Storm with a Rage, to be honest. That's what I would recommend. I've seen people use her with competition, and it works, but I prefer the Rage because Storm's competition. Hold up. I like a Raging Storm, you know. Yeah, sounds cooler. Raging Storm. Lost a lot of damage there. Come on. That sucks. Okay, it's gonna get a bit tricky here when this guy gets up. Because he's gonna start doing a bunch of wonky stuff. Wanker. But we good. We good. We gonna keep using the first skill to teleport behind him each time. Okay, good, very good. Doing this with only one support is more impressive than you guys realize. Not me doing it, just Storm doing it in the first place. Okay, now they're gonna do this because the fight's winding down and they want to make sure that I'm dead. And even that couldn't take her out. Can't wait for season 2 of X-Men 97. Had a Mighty Rage on Storm, changed it to a Mighty Competition, felt like a downgrade. Yeah, I prefer Rage. The only good part about the competition is that against Black Swan, which there's a couple stages that you use Storm, you probably will do better. Well, not probably, you'll definitely do better because you'll be able to get through his shield faster. But honestly, I like Storm. I wish she had more damage reduction. That's one of the things because I find that it gets dicey at them high levels, man. It gets dicey at them high levels. She doesn't have guaranteed critical rate though, so I can see why some people choose to give her competition, but I never felt like I needed it. Yeah, people have been telling me to watch Daredevil. Uh, I might finally start it. I might give it a try. Is it good to those of you guys who have watched it? Is it actually good? Don't spoil. Just yes or no. Is it good? How do you rank them in terms of performance and what benefits they bring to your account? I would say, well, Mephisto, Storm, and Zeus make perfect sense as the top three because all three of them are ABX slash ABL meta. Alright. If anything, well, Zeus can be replaced by Loki for a lot of people, and Loki is cheaper. So because of that, I feel like that's why a lot of people put Zeus at 3, even though he's still really, really strong. But if you don't have the Loki uniform, Zeus might be a little bit more useful since you can use him in ABX and ABL for quite a few days. Well, not that many, but still. Whereas for Storm, there's no ABX day specifically for her. Zeus specifically has an ABX day. So it comes down to if you have Loki and you like playing Loki. The new Loki is good. If I had a Brilliant on him, which I won't be getting one for him this time around because depending on what they do for the anniversary, I might just be leaning more into PvP CTPs. Gotta be careful with that motion. I'm probably gonna pick up a lot of PvP CTPs this anniversary. There's gonna be a bunch of conquests, even though I could use more rages. I'll probably go for like 4 conquests. Swap all my swap all my greed guys to conquest, make them more tanky, and then put my greeds elsewhere. Could use like 3 or 4 more brilliant rages to bump up my ABX scores, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll go half and half, 2 of each, so I don't completely get knocked out of the ABX scene. How did that hit me from so far? Wait, I was not standing in that, was I? What's good, Suxum? Top of the morning to yous. Gotta get out of that corner. A lot of stuff happening in that corner. Like it. Oop. Not flipping. There can we stay right here? Nice. Should I buy a Zeus Epic Quest or spend all the crystals on uniforms? I need more ABXL characters. So I would wait until the anniversary when there's a crystal spending event and the uniforms are discounted for 50%. And also look at the characters that are coming as a part of the anniversary and seeing what's the plan for the future of the game, because they did say they're going to update Shadowland and a few other game modes like GBR and stuff. And then from there, I would lean into as many uniforms as you can get as opposed to the Epic Quest, to be honest with you. There's a couple characters that are useful from that Epic Quest, Zeus being one, Ares being the other, but you can get the uniform for Ares and have access to him without completing that Epic Quest. So it's realistically just Zeus that you're buying that quest for. And at this point, I don't know, man. The anniversary is the last week of April. Yeah, but they're going to start the festivities next week, probably. Not next week, the week after. Anybody? Miles, but I have no supports for him right now, so I'll use Mephisto on the other stage. Record. Actually, let's do a Thor clear. For old time's sake. For old time's sake. I don't want to mess up my strikers, so we'll give Thor only 3 strikers. Yeah, so even with the 3 strikers, this should be an easy clear. Thor kinda OP. Too bad he doesn't have any value for ABX, ABL, because that would put him in the run-in as one of the top PvE characters. Still really good though. but he's kind of lost his spot with the changes to ABXL, making people like Venom more valuable. Oh, come on. Do I think Thor will be the first tier 5 character? I'm not sure, but I would, if I were a betting man, I would say it's one of the OG Avengers. So Thor, it could be Thor, right? But it could also be Spider-Man. It could be Captain America. It could be Iron Man. Right? Shit, it could even be Hawkeye. It could be Hulk. Any of the OG Avengers are fair game. But I could see it being Thor. Especially since they're giving him away from the Academy. Why don't you push Timeline Battle anymore? Ah, got bored. I got bored. Maybe I'll start again. I just don't like the fact that it's the same characters. Same 3-4 characters every week, you know? But since they made it so you don't have to do 10 fights, you only have to do 5. And it wouldn't be that hard to push again, but yeah. Let's see what people are using this week. I really think Timeline Battle is in desperate need for a big overhaul. And one of the biggest changes I think they could do to make Timeline Battle actually fun again, you know, make Timeline Battle great again. Y'all might not agree with me, but I think we're at the point now where this could actually happen, and we have enough characters to make it a legitimate concept. But all they have to do is make it so that you have to use 5 different teams every single day. So you could only use each character once per day. You know? Make it so you can set up a preset, kind of like how you do for a GBR. But you have to use 5 different teams. So you'd need 15 characters per week. What's my record for Shadowland? I think 260 something. And we have plenty of PvP characters now, so as much as people would cry about it, I think, oh yeah, I could use Strife. That would make it similar to TBA. So that no. Well, I guess yeah, technically it would make it similar to TBA. Well, you wouldn't be using all 5 teams at the same time. And no. Well, it's similar to TBA but different, because TBA you're using 5 teams, but you can use those 5 teams at the same time. Right? I mean, you're using 3 characters and then they're eliminated from your pool of characters for the rest of the day. Right? So think about it kind of like Shadowland, where when you use a character, you can't use them again for the rest of the week. So it would be kind of like that, but you wouldn't be able to use them again for the rest of the day. So like if you use Sentry, Null, and Kang on the same team, then you wouldn't be able to use them again for the rest of the day. You'd have to come up with another set of 3, and then once you use those, like Wolverine, Madeline, Strife, they gone. So your teams would be getting progressively weaker, you know? So you'd have to kind of balance your power across that. I don't know. I think that would be cooler than what we have right now for Timeline Battle. And for all the other game modes, to be honest, because once you have your team of 5 for Otherworld Battle, you can use them like for the the whole month. Well, not really the whole month, the whole week, because then there's the buffs and whatnot. This is like the worst week when everybody have access to all the OP characters, but whatever. We'll be happy if Netmarble will let us do World Boss 10 times instead of 5. You can do World Boss infinitely if you want to. It's just you won't be rewarded for it. I don't need 10 clears, bro. 5 is enough. If you want more rewards, then all they would need to do is bump up the amount of rewards that you get. It's not that we necessarily need more clears. More clears just means more time that you need to play. That's TBA with just 5 rounds. No. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying in TBA, yes, you set up your teams, but it will be like every time you fight, one of your teams would get eliminated. So you start off in TBA, you're using all 5 of these teams for the full 5 fights. That's not what I'm saying they should do the timeline. Maybe I'm not explaining it right, but I think it should just be an elimination thing. Shit, they could make it so that for the full 7 days, the full 7 days for the full week, you could only use each character once. I think that would be cool. it would make you actually have to go deep into your roster. Imagine only being able to use Sentry once per week, Wolverine once per week, Null once per week. Every fight would become even more important. You know? It would suck for people who don't have deep rosters, but why are you playing the game if you're not building characters? So I think that's Sentry there. Damn, that Kang is tough, bro. That Kang is toxic. Yeah, the ban list for Timeline Battle makes no sense, bro. Makes no sense. I'm pretty sure they just set it on random. Like occasionally they'll ban some characters that are significant, but 9 out of 10 times they're banning characters that nobody uses. Like it's actually kind of stupid. Alright, Kang. I need you to make. Oh, there you go. Make Maddie work. Wake up. Ghost Rider dead. Okay, nice. Do something similar to zombie survival. Go by certain types. Again, going by certain types and also making it an elimination game mode. I would like that. Personally. Oh, this guy has less points than me. I just saw that. Igor has more. So, is he hiding a Wolverine team? I don't know what he's hiding actually. Let's see. At this point, they need to let us combine our tier 2 advancement tickets for a chance at something better, like a tier 3 ticket. I agree with that. That will affect the longevity of the game. What? Combining the tickets? They don't make that much money from tier 3s, bro. Most of the money they make is from like tier 4 and elite gear. And people chasing CTPs. Yeah, I gotta switch Sentry. He's not strong enough anymore. With the greed, he's just not strong enough anymore. Oh. Oh, golly. Gee Willikers, Batman. Rarely see Silver Surfer. So he ran Silver Surfer instead of Wolverine. I'm betting on my Logan. Oof. Oof. Oh boy. Oh no. Logan, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Damn. It's rare. It's very rare to see my Wolverine let me down. God damn. That's crazy. Alright. That was the thing. That was the time. This guy's using the Wolverine team wrong. So that's a dub. I'm actually curious. So we'll do this. Who's he running? It's probably Kang that he's hiding, you know. Whatever. Let's see it. I think Spidey will be the first tier 5. He's due for a major glow up. And he's already tier 3. Hey, people love Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure, is right up there with Iron Man, if not more, as the most popular Marvel character. And he only became Iron Man after Infinity War. Like, legitimately. Like, amongst kids and grown-ups, Spider-Man is probably the equivalent of, like, Superman for DC. Damn, Logan couldn't do it. He put Sentry and Kang together. One of the things that I love about Kang is the fact that he's pretty much reflect proof. So even though he doesn't have immunity to reflect damage, which no one has in the game, yeah, he almost never dies to reflect, which I love that. We'll let that rock. Is that Maddie he's hiding? Could be either Maddie or it could be Sentry. Account reviews are boring. We need roasting. Why y'all so mean, man? Deadpool is the most loved hero. Um, we're not talking about most loved. We're talking about most popular. Like people who know about Deadpool love Deadpool. Like my daughter's 3, she freaking loves Deadpool, but she also loves Spider-Man. You know. Hey brother, do you know that Enrage proc gives you super guard break immunity in PvP, which is not mentioned, and invincibility plus debuff removal gives super guard break. Wait, what? I beg your pardon? I did not know that actually. The Enrage proc gives you super guard break? How do you check that? Is that fake news? Spider-Man Brand New Day is literally about to give him new powers. I haven't watched any of the trailers. Is that a spoiler? Either way, it doesn't matter. Let me try again against Wolverine. Winergy guys are always winning. So let's see how we measure up against these whales. Ah, it's the chain hit damage from White Fox that's making him just strong enough to do the thing, to do the damn thing against Wolverine. I'm noticing now. It's the Sentry teams with Wolverine. Ooh, that was so close, bro. He was this close to finishing off that Kang. Okay. Yeah, so we lost this one, unfortunately. Winergy 2 OB. Yeah, Spider-Man is the most recognizable Marvel hero. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Miss minutes. Can I get an hour, please? Can I get 60 minutes? Oh man. No. Woo! We sliding, boys. We sliding. We sliding. We got that. We got that. We got that. What's my favorite character? I got a whole shelf of Deadpool figures behind me. I don't think you guys can see it right now because of how my camera is set up. But yeah, my favorite character is Deadpool actually. Deadpool and Scarlet Witch. I got a whole like shelf full of Deadpool figures behind me. I forgot I didn't do this shit yet. Let's go ahead and put Loki in. Tier 5 Hulk would be sick. I don't think Hulk is getting anything for a while. The music for this fight, absolutely epic. Any of y'all ever watch Pirates of the Caribbean? The music in the background, for some reason, is reminding me of like parts of the music, I should say, is reminding me of like when Jack Sparrow is doing this thing and they're playing the music in the background. I don't know why, but that's what's coming to my head right now. No, I wasted my shit. Like not this part of the music, but for some reason that's what came to my brain right now. Nice. Gotta be careful I don't hit that second skill by mistake. From this fight, which of these bosses is your least favorite? Like when they enrage. For me, it's Ultron. Because the margin for error is just so much smaller. Also, I wonder if they're gonna make this fight harder in the future by adding Thanos to it. Enraged Jean? Really? I find Jean easy. Yeah, I gotta be careful now because it's my it's my guy. See, he just did so much damage to me, and then his thing. Look at this small gap that I have. Slightest error, and I get hit. Oh no! Wow! I actually died, bro. That sucks. That just... I never die. Well... That's crazy. New fear unlock. Death. That's crazy. Dying in the bonus round, too. For Ultron, just stand behind him, no issues? Mm. One more thing there, brother. Do you know old Thanos iframe ignore skill can remove Silver Surfer's reflect passive completely? Yeah, it's because old Thanos has removed all buffs instead of just active buffs. They stopped giving that out, but yeah. Oh, I see VP. He's leaving his runs until like at the very end to try and snipe me, eh? I see. I see. I see. I see. Let me see if I need any more. They got the book. I need 2 more books. Oh, I do need a little bit of Faltinio. And I do need me some more tasers. I'm at 81 out of 120. Get ready. Thank you, buddy. What are your thoughts on insects? Do you like them or dislike them? I think they're good for the ecosystem. Um, I don't like mosquitoes because they bite me. I think we're like 70 in AC. We're not like super competitive, but we try our best to stay in the top 100. We do need some more people for AC though. So if you play AC and you want to join my alliance, apply. You know, don't apply if you don't actually play. But we do need people. I think we have like 10 spots open. Don't apply if you don't actually play because you're just gonna get kicked. Weird question to ask. Not gonna lie. Nah, people have things that they want to ask. They free to ask. I don't like snakes though. In case you're wondering, I don't like creatures that slithers or crawls. Really, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't keep them as pets because just creeps me out. You know. All right, let's see what timeline is gonna be today. Can Crystal run a judgment? Yeah, she can. Is there gonna be a Daredevil update? I made him 4T, or you mean tier 4? Really hype about his uniform. Aye. We might get something for him in a couple weeks, depending on if the show is really popular. So I really don't know. Is the show really that good? Like, should I watch it? Like, from the people who've watched Daredevil Born Again, season 1. If you're in the chat right now, give me a rating from 1 to 5. Give me a rating from 1 to 5. Your coach Daredevil's gonna get shafted again. Is there lots of action? Is the story good? Or is it just agenda pushing? It's good. Bro gave it a 5. First episode is a 10. The whole season is an 8 point. Wait, 10 out of 5? Bro, I asked for a rating of 1 to 5, bro. I don't want to do 10 because 10 leaves a big gap for people to. Compared to the Netflix one. Okay, let's pretend that the Netflix one didn't exist. Okay? Like, I'm really on the fence about watching it. Watch the first episode. Then decide. Alright, I'm gonna watch the first episode. I'm gonna upload it, and then from there, we'll see. We'll see. I have this thing, once I start these shows, I want to finish them. I don't want to start it and then drop it, you know? What's the first one? Last episode was kind of cool too. I watched the new season of Invincible. Invincible is on my list to watch, bro. One thing I hate about Amazon is that they show a bunch of freaking ads while you're watching, man. Starting many shows and not finishing is like watching. Sorry, it's like working on multiple tier fours at once. Yeah. Moon Knight season 2. When? It's gas. Please watch it. Do you watch TV shows with an open mind? I guess you meant, or do you go in with expectations? It for Marvel shows, I kind of go in with expectations because I've read the comics and I've followed these heroes since I was a child. So it's hard to go in without expectations. If it's a hero that I don't know anything about, then I have no expectations. Like, for example, when I was watching Wonder Man, I don't know anything about Wonder Man, right? So I didn't have any expectations. What's the max gold that you can get? I think it's 2.4 billion. But it would be hard to go into like a Spider-Man TV show or a Spider-Man movie and not have expectations, you know? Like, I'm gonna expect to see web slinging, I'm gonna expect to see Peter Parker balancing being a superhero and being a teenage boy. I'm gonna expect to see some Mary Jane stuff. I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna have expectations. I'm panicking. I'm building halfway there. Bro, it's so easy to spend gold. All you gotta do is try to get like a tier 2 native, type enhancement leveled up. Watch this. Oh, I have 900 and something billion gold. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. That's 60. That's 60 million gone right there just to get 7 of these freaking things. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't have every single one of these characters type enhancement maxed out. So, spend your gold. Spend it. All right, we got one attempt. We got one attempt. This could be the moment that we get 10% pierce, right? We get 40% attack and 10% pierce. This could be the moment where my Venom becomes a god among men. Pray for me. Ah! Tragic. 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 Ooh. Alright. We have one attempt. We have one attempt. It's another attempt. It could be huge. Right? We could get 1% more all attack. Ah! Failure. Failure. Oh yeah, they've been making me suffer. Can I get a 6? Ooh, wow. Give the that was nice. That was nice. I'll take a 5. What? Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Alright. I'll take a 4. Nah, they gave me a 2. It's okay. Alright, let me get a 6. 4. I need another 6, but we won't get it there because we don't have no more stones. I didn't do any rifts today. I should have. Today's the best day to do rifts. Yeah. Is this a sign that Thor is getting something? All right, anybody want to get roasted? While we got time. First person to drop their name in the chat. Iron Man 251. Jarvis, I see you. Hold up. The Otherworld battle buffs? Let's see. Well, what's on the Otherworld battle buffs? I didn't even look, to be honest. Also, I didn't even buy any of these. No wonder I was losing like a month ago. I didn't even check. I got you, Iron Man. Let's see. Human combat mutant. Okay. I should buy some buffs though, so people can't farm me. So we'll buy vigor. We'll buy vigor. We'll buy HP, and then we'll buy critical blow, and I like luck because luck is also a skill. Then I'm gonna go with ignore damage. Probably should have gotten the one to remove debuff duration or whatever, but it's fine. I like the HP one for when I'm using what's it called? Wolverine. So put that on you, and for now, we'll put Wasp there. Could level these up too. So this one makes a lot of sense for Maddie because she's gonna have lower HP than combat characters and also universal characters, and no one really uses speed, so this one is just to make sure that Null's immortality doesn't trigger too early. This is just a placeholder on the Wasp for now. But I'll level it up in case she gets lucky, I don't know. Nah, still no space on my friends list. Occasionally people remove me, or I remove people. Let's see what's going on with Jarvis. Damn, Jarvis, you've been slacking, eh? You've been slacking, my guy. Holy, you've been slacking. Or open deck 2 to put a bunch of garbage. What is going on? Why would you open deck 2 to put this on here? I don't understand. Because you gotta pay to unlock this, right? Damn. Well, I think it's a waste of crystals to open deck 2 to put that on there, to be honest. Should have saved the crystals to put towards uniforms and stuff. And then keep building up the cards in your inventory. Looking at this, Doctor Strange should be a rage, not competition. Thanos, especially King Thanos, is primarily PvP. He's okay for PvE. How do you have so few tier 4s? It's puzzling to me, bro. You gotta get Storm up. That's like a necessity. Mephisto up. That's a necessity. You gotta get the new Wolverine uniform. You purchase the the Olympus Epic Quest. Okay. What's the plan, Jarvis? What's the plan? Also, Silver Surfer would agreed? Yikes. You don't have any conquests? Damn, this is a wasted rage, Professor X. Man, down bad. Yeah, Jarvis, you've been playing for way too long for your account to look like this, bro. This is pretty bad. It's like, you could get the new uniform for Valkyrie. You should get the new uniform for Ares. From the combat category, I would say the two tier 4s that I recommend are Wolverine and Ares. From the speed category, you don't even have the Miles uniform, so that's tragic. From the speed category, I would just let everything sit for now, to be honest with you. Probably should get the Wave uniform though. Let's see the Blast category. It's Storm for sure. As Maddie, Adams, Strife, and none of them are tier 4. That's tragic. So those should be on the list at some point. Probably not Strife since he didn't buy the new uniform. Probably only Adam, since these guys need their uniforms to be top tier. And they're both seasonals. One's already gone and one's about to be gone. So it's literally just Adam. He doesn't have a male mutant DPS for ABX ABL. So maybe he should invest in Kid Omega, because I don't think he has the seasonal for Gambit. No, he does not. So Kid Omega, probably your choice there. And then from the Universal category, it's Mephisto, then Scarlet Witch, then Null, then Sentry. Bro has, oh, come on, no, 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 my guy. Yikes. And there's also Kang here. No, what is this? No. Bro has a rage on freaking Kang, man. Those rages have better homes, bro. Yeah, you got a lot of catching up to do, my guy. But yeah, that's what I would do with your account. Probably should get Ronan's uniform. Anything specifically you want to ask? Yeah, you got a lot of universal tier 4 options. He believed that rage has hidden buffs. Yeah. Yeah, but if you got anything specifically that you want to ask, what do I think about your cards? You got to work towards more Pierce. The attack is nice. The attack is nice. You got to work towards more Pierce. Dodge is nice. HP is nice. Cooldown is way too much. Same goes for ignore defense. Movement speed is a little over, but it's fine. You got to get up to more Pierce. That's the most important thing. If I were to reroll, let me see, which of these cards would I start with? Luna is the closest to being perfect. And you can stand to lose some ignore defense. So what I would do is I would lock the all attack, the cooldown. Well, actually, no. You don't need to lock the cooldown, actually. But it's blue. If you want to save crystals and you want to get more Pierce in the easiest way possible, I would lock the max HP, the all attack, the cooldown, and even the movement speed, and just reroll the cold resist and the ignore defense on Luna until you land on blue stars. Because having some movement speed and some, even if you're over on cooldown, it's fine. Let me see, because you got, yeah, you got good crit damage, good crit rate, realistically. And if you're gonna build a PvP deck in the future, you don't have to super min-max your PvE deck like you used to have to, because you had to try and make sure that your stats were good for both PvE and PvP. Now you can have a decent PvE deck and be over on some insignificant stats, and then just build a second deck and gear it towards PvP. For Spider-Man, actually Spider-Man is even better than the Luna. Yeah, I would reroll Spider-Man, actually. Reroll Spider-Man first, then Luna. Because you could just lock everything except Flame Resist. It's going to be expensive, but between these two, you'll have two perfect cards. This one is going to be hard because you got to get the all attack. Way better stats on this one, though. But it's going to be hard. Well, depends on your luck, right? Depends on your luck. Depends on your luck. You also need to reroll the base because you want to get the energy attack proc and the physical attack proc. So, that's going to be tough. Actually, all these cards are really close to being perfect. Yeah. So you could get some Pierce relatively easily. Yeah, you could jump up. Depending on how many premium cards you have saved, you could jump up to like 20% Pierce very, very, very quickly. So the cards are in a good spot. You just gotta do some cheeky rerolls and you'll be solid. However, the swords. What is going on here, bro? So, first and foremost, good thing I looked over here, bro. Like, these swords are really bad in terms of... You have two of the same swords, my guy. Like, you're never supposed to have two of the same swords. You're supposed to have one sword of each kind. Okay? So you gotta throw out one of these. I would say throw out the second one for a blue sword. You gotta get a blue sword. Now would be the perfect time to try and make a +4 blue sword because there's a 30% gold discount. Getting to +4 is relatively easy, so I would try to make as many swords as you can right now and see how many of these swords that you can get to +4 so you can replace some of these, because you have this is +3, that's +3, well, that's actually +2. Yikes. That's +3, that's +4. So the sixth one can be replaced easily, the fourth one can be replaced easily, and the second one can be replaced easy. Yeah, he's missing dexterity, yeah. So 2, 4, and 6 are relatively easy to replace. Put a blue one in for 2, and then try to make a better green and a better red. Alright, there's a discount going on right now for the next couple days. 30% gold discount for doing your swords. So try to get a couple more +4 swords. Try to say that 3 times fast. Alright, anybody else? We'll do one more and then I gotta get out of here. Gotta go spend some time with the kiddos. Let's see. What are we looking at, Slate? Achievement score looks nice though. Alright, deck 1, deck 2. Oh, big whaling. Woo! Big whaling. Oh, he about to flex on us, eh? Oh, hold on. Oh, no. What is going on here? These stats... I looked at the Pierce and then I was like, ooh, I'm about to see like some crazy stats. And then I did see some crazy stats. Just not crazy good. I guess he's just settling for Pierce. Who to tier 4 next? Okay. Who to tier 4 next? Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch should be your next tier 4. Also Crystal on that list. If you push World Boss, Dazzler's a good investment. You gotta work on your cards though. It's not just all about Pierce. You gotta get your attack and stuff up. Need books for Crystal? Fair enough. Yeah, I would say Scarlet Witch, Gambit, Crystal, from what I'm seeing. Polaris too. So quite a few blasts. Alright. Big whaling. You have perfect swords, but your cards are kind of underwhelming. I'm shocked about that. You gotta convert some of that energy attack into all attack. So that energy attack roll gotta be re-rolled. That's gotta be re-rolled. So yeah, these two gotta be re-rolled. And then the energy defense gotta be swapped over to HP. Movement speed there is HP. Don't really need movement speed for PvP like that. Need that for PvE. Energy attack, lots of energy attack rolls. You love to settle for them energy attack rolls, eh? Man, help some returning players too. Bro telling Wales how to get better, no offense. You know I'm not picking people knowing that they have good accounts or bad accounts, right? You know I just see a name in the chat and I just pick it, right? And there's a chance it could be anyone, right? Bro really thinks I'm out here just picking people because they're a whale. Oh my gosh. Anything else you want to ask, Slate? By the way, for Strife, I would definitely consider upgrading him to a Conquest. CTP swap? Let's look at them. Swap no from Greed to Conquest. I'm in the same position as you. He used to be really good with Conquest, but I'm finding that. Sorry, he used to be good with Greed. I'm finding that Conquest is better now. So I would definitely say Conquest is the way for him. So I think you should put the authority from Shallow Ball on Thanos and give Shallow Ball a Conquest. Also, Silver Surfer is better with Conquest. So I'll maybe throw the brilliant authority on Doom or something. I don't know, but Conquest. Yeah, Conquest is just so powerful these days. Yo, what is going on? Why do you have a brilliant competition on Beta Ray Bill? This is the craziest I've seen. What is going on, bro? What are you using Beta Ray Bill for that you need a brilliant competition on him? That's crazy. You have a lot of these. Holy. I know he slaps, but I'm like, what are you using him for? You already have Zeus. So like, what are you using Beta Ray Bill for? Is it just the flex? Oh, for climbing? But you could just use Zeus. I guess more clears, but okay, if that's what you want to do. I'll put a brilliant on Rogue for rift farming if you care about that. Um, you need to change over the build for Captain America. Conquest, even Authority, would be really, really good for him. For PvP. That's where he's at right now. Okay, not sure what you're using him for, but maybe you're using him to climb, I guess. Aaron Rodgers, I would use Rage, but that's just me. Yeah, you have a lot of brilliant competitions. Holy shit, bro. You dropped a bag. Holy. Either that or you got extremely lucky. Yeah, he got that. He got competition for days, months, weeks, years. I would definitely take that Beta Ray Bill competition and put it on Crystal once she's tier 4. That's what I would do. Anything else you want to ask? Conquest on every PvP? Yeah, but some characters do almost as well with Authority, like Thanos, for example. It's really, really close. I got lucky reforging. Whew, give me some of that luck for the anniversary, my boy. Listen, I got a whole heap of well, not a whole heap, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm hoping that give me 3 brilliants. Can I get 3 brilliants out of these, bro? That would make my anniversary a great time. I'm just saying. Or maybe some of these rages. Give me a couple brilliants out of these. Yo. I'll take that luck, bro. I have 16 normal comp in my inventory. What to do with them? Reforge them. When anniversary comes around, reforge. I pray you get 8 brilliants. Prayers up, blessings up. You know? I pray, brother. I pray for you. Should I exchange the brilliant greed for a brilliant conquest or authority? Not authority. Definitely not authority. You wanna... I would say conquest, for sure. Conquest, rage, competition. Any of those 3, you're good. When's the next stream? Might be tomorrow. Who knows? keep it locked on the channel. You never know. Alright, ladies and gents. I'm gonna head out. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I mean, exchange that authority for conquest. My bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. One of the authorities that you have one on Silver Surfer and one on what's your name? Shalabal. When the exchange event comes around, definitely exchange one of those for a conquest. Catch you guys. Oh, big run in the building. I don't have any space, so I gotta reject all of these. Alright. Y'all have a good one.